Have you ever wondered why some teams thrive under pressure while other teams spiral? It's not about talent, it's not even about resources. It comes down to how those teams are built and how they're being led. Let's be honest. Pressure reveals everything, your systems, your leadership, and your team's capacity. Some teams rise to the occasion, but others don't. And when things get hot, all eyes turn to you, the leader. The highest performing teams don't wait to be rescued. They think critically, solve problems before they escalate, and keep moving forward without burning out and without dragging you back into the weeds. Today, I'm going to show you how to build that kind of team, resilient, proactive, and pressure tested, so you can lead without becoming the bottleneck. Let's dive in. Before we begin, I want to just offer a quick note. This is part 2 of a 2-part series I'm doing on leading through pressure. If you missed last week's episode, go check it out. It's called Leading Through Pressure, What Great Leaders Know That Others Don't. It's up on my YouTube channel. Last week, we reframed pressure as a leadership opportunity, a chance to lead, to create, and to make meaningful progress. Today, we're going to shift the lens a little bit because it's not just about how you handle pressure as a leader. It's about how you teach your team to handle pressure. See, high-performing teams aren't built by shielding them from pressure. They're built by teaching them how to carry the weight together. See, in most organizations, pressure gets concentrated at the top, right? The senior leaders hold the vision, they protect the culture, and they make the calls, and they also carry the weight. But that model doesn't scale. It actually stalls. See, the best teams operate differently. Pressure is shared. Ownership is distributed. Everyone plays a role in moving the business forward. And when that happens, clarity sharpens, accountability rises, and people stop waiting for answers because they've been taught how to think, decide, and act. This is where great leadership shows up, not by solving every problem, but by developing people on your team who can solve those problems. People who ask sharper questions, people who anticipate what's next, people who raise the flag early, people who lead like owners. See, sharing the pressure isn't about doing less. Don't misconstrue me here. It's about raising the bar. When your team is equipped to carry the weight with you, momentum builds, burnout doesn't. See, the real sign of a high-performing team is not how fast they escalate problems, but how often they resolve them before anyone even notices. See, most teams don't fall short because of a talent gap. They fall short because they've never been taught how to think under pressure. They've been rewarded for execution, not inquiry, for compliance, not critical thinking. So when things get tense, what do? They default to old habits. They wait, they escalate, they react. See, that cycle breaks when you invite your team into the solution process. When problem solving becomes a shared responsibility, not a solo burden. You can start by modeling the thinking, by asking questions like, what have we already tried? What actually worked? What's the real issue we're trying to solve? If this works, if we do this and this works, what do you think should happen next? You got to create space in your meetings for thinking, not just reporting. So you got to build a rhythm where problem solving is practice, not just expected. Because a team that solves proactively, that's the team that scales sustainably. So what does this actually look like in practice? You share the pressure, you build thinkers, and you create a culture where your team solves problems before they reach your desk. Here's the truth. Pressure has 2 faces. One wears teams down. The other sharpens them. When pressure is unmanaged, it spreads silently. Vague priorities, misaligned expectations, constant urgent fire drills. Burnout doesn't come from the workload. It comes from the relentless, unfocused pace. But pressure, when framed well, becomes something else entirely. It clarifies, it focuses, it unites people. It says, hey, what we're working on matters. And so do the people that we're trusting to deliver it. The difference? Leadership. When pressure is seen as a threat, people step back. When it's positioned as a signal of trust, they step forward. Your job isn't to remove pressure, it's to reshape it into something that fuels thinking, ownership, and action. Because when pressure is led well, it becomes the privilege that powers progress, not the force that burns people out. Okay, if you're ready to elevate your leadership, brand, influence, impact, I got something for you. Download my free ebook, The CEO Shift. Empower your leaders to think like entrepreneurs and lead like owners. Inside, I'll walk you through how to elevate your leadership, how to drive alignment, and how to build a high-performance team that actually owns the mission. If you're not quite ready for that level yet, that's cool. Then let me send you a signed copy of my book, Freedom to Experiment. It's all about how to reignite your energy, sharpen your focus, and build an unstoppable momentum. The book is free. All I ask is that you cover a small shipping and handling fee. Hit the link in the description and we'll take care of the rest. If today's message hit home, here's how you can help other people find it too. Like this video, drop a comment below about how you and your team handle pressure, and of course subscribe, because every week I'm sharing strategies to help you and your team embrace change, focus your efforts, and accelerate results. Remember this, you're just one idea away. I'll talk to you soon.